But yeah, as far as like recovery, I do like to sit in the hot tub. I remember it was one night, me and this guy, he wasn't here. I think he had left already. We actually sat in the steam room. So the steam room does help a lot with recovery. As far as nutrition, I am a pretty healthy guy. You know what I'm saying? I like to make sure I'm getting the right amount of food. I like to make sure as well. I'm aiming to get gain. You know what I'm saying? So I try to get as much calories as I can, but I get it from the right foods instead of like the McDonald's.
I get it from the wrong foods.
Yeah, see that. Hey,
I'm
don't be
guilty.
but yeah, I try to like I said, try to keep it fairly clean, even when I'm like I said, even when I'm trying to gain strength, build muscle, or even when I'm cutting. You know what I'm saying? When I'm cutting, I keep it super clean. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I have the occasional, I have the occasional cheat meal every now and then. But like I said, I think it's important to make sure you are getting enough calories, and like I said, you're eating the right food. You need those veggies. You know what I'm saying? You need the vitamins, and and everything else. So.
You need some milk. To go back to the first question.
Okay, so the third question is, how do you guys feel about as far as like the time? You know what I'm saying? Like the time of everything, and
kind of like what are our thoughts on that?
Yeah, like the time of everything, and what do you think the best way of having like longevity? You know what I'm saying? Not just so much.
No, I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
People have been asking us why we lift at this time, why
Exactly.
we do what we're doing, how many reps and sets and all that. People think that if they go ahead and they do it, they're going to see the same results we do. And what he was saying with the longevity for this whole program, longevity for your life basically. Longevity is the name of the game. You want to be doing things as long as you can at the best way you can.
Yeah.
So like. It's not like one random day we all walked into the gym and said, hey, let's do PH3 together, guys.
Right.
And, the program has a squatting X amount. It's not like I threw in a random number and said, I'm going to do this today, We, like he said before, he's been lifting for about 7 years.
Exactly.
I've been lifting for this is my 5th year. This is his, third going into 4th?
Going into fourth, yeah.
Exactly. So, before we even did it, take 1 year off of each of our records, that's when we went into PH3 the first time. I was lifting for 4 years, he was lifting for 3. He didn't do it last year, but he's already been lifting for 6 years at that point, You gotta have some type of foundation. It's not like you can just go into it one day randomly and expect the exact same results that we all have. You can't expect to do what we do, which is why we even say, you don't need what we have. You don't gotta follow everything exactly how we say it. You can throw your own spin on it, but just consistency is what you need.
Yeah, like what he's saying, basically, I mean, everybody starts off somewhere. There's going to be a point, I mean, you might just be a first-time lifter. You're going to start off as a beginner, you know what I'm saying? You might not work out, but we're working out maybe, 5 days a week, with 2 rest days in between. Maybe you start off, you might work out 3-4 days, maybe 3 days rest, Who knows, but
Everybody
at the same
starts
time,
off at a different place.
Everybody starts off at a different place and a different, pace.
Like this guy right here. When I first started lifting with him, he would never be consistent. It's either, hey, let's go lift at night, bro. Hey, let's go lift in the day, bro. He would sneak through my window at one point and wake me up at 4 a.m. so we could lift at 5 a.m. And I'm like,
Good times, baby.
good times. But then, we never got anything done. We just go to the gym and be like, dude, I don't want to do this. And we just complain the entire time.
To elaborate on most of that, another thing is take your time with it. Don't just rush it, because let's say, how long are our workouts? They're like, what, 2.5?
Right now, they're like 2.5 hours.
2.5? Yeah, 2.5, like 3 hours sometimes. Sometimes we play basketball after that, which ends
Don't
up...
recommend.
But, yeah, whatever. Debatable. But anyway, we're in the gym for at least like 5 hours sometimes.
A lot of people think we're just here lifting for 5 hours.
Right.
But as you see, we do other things.
Sometimes
Right.
we occasionally talk too much, but
Me and him literally got to stop everything. Hey man, stop talking to me.
But I mean, you also don't want to rush it, and like you going too fast, and you can automatically just tweak something real quick.
Not only with your
I feel like that's what
lifting,
happened.
but with your dieting and all that too. You don't want to rush it. Like a lot of people, from me personally, I know like when I wanted to drop weight, I was like, I want to do it quick. I want to get it over with. I want to be lean. I want to have abs and all that. But you're just setting yourself up for failure. Even if you reach your goal as fast as you wanted to, chances are you're not gonna, it's not sustainable. Like you might hit that PR one day, you might hit that body weight one day, but like for you to do it again, for you to maintain, for you to just enjoy that life, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna start enjoying the new body and all that, and then go and undo all the work you did.
Exactly.
Take your time. There's no rush. You're working
really,
against yourself.
Yes, really, honestly, when it comes to just like building muscle and doing anything, as far as even anything in life, you know what I'm saying? It's about patience. You have to have patience. If you're just trying to get the like what they say the get rich quick thing,
like pyramid schemes and all
pyramid
that.
schemes, stuff like that.
Get rich.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's not gonna work. That's why, like I said, you gotta have patience. It's better to have money that's gonna last a
You
long
want
time.
residual income.
Exactly.
You don't want just, oh my God, I made $1 million. Now I'm rich and I'm happy, having fun. Like a lot of people say, if only someone gave me $1 million. You're not gonna do anything if someone gave you $1 million. Yeah, people can have their own argument for
You
it.
wouldn't know how to spend it.
All you're gonna do is spend it. You didn't know how to get the money. You don't know how to you know how to take care of what you have.
Exactly.
And if you take time, you go with patience, you know how to cherish what you have.
Exactly.
You build a connection with what you're doing. You have a healthy relationship with it.
So, I mean, that's basically it. Like I said, once again, time is on your side. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Have very much like patience. You know what I'm saying? And just
There is a such thing as
trust the
too much
process.
patience, but go at your own pace in the beginning, you know? Don't rush yourself. Do what you need to do, how you need to do it. Just get it done. Set goals for yourself and reach those goals in that X amount of time. And if it takes you 3 months to reach a certain goal, do that same thing again or do something similar. I'm gonna do it in 2 months this time. Challenge yourself. That's how you build it up. As opposed to saying, this is something that's gonna take 5 months, but I'm gonna do it in 3. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure then. Anything else you guys want to add? Go back talking to about week 5 now.
Yeah. So, questions for you guys. This is end of the accumulation block. So, how do you guys feel like going into the intermediate block? It's basically this will be week 5 for us. How do you guys feel?
How do I feel?
Sore.
My body feels sore. That's
Tired.
the best way to put it. But no, it's just more soreness. Honestly, that's really what it is.
So like mindset-wise, I guess you're trying to get at. Like for me personally, what I'm looking forward to now is this is kind of where it starts ramping up the intensity of it. And what I'm trying to do is I want to prove to myself that the PR I hit last year when I finished the program is like a solid PR. I want to prove to myself the work I've been putting in the last few months with this guy, by myself, like all the stuff I've been doing. I want to see the reward of it. I want to make sure that the numbers I should be able to hit, like are numbers I'm actually hitting. I'm not like struggling with too much. I just want to make sure what I'm doing it right. There you go.
Exactly. I mean, as far as me, you know what I'm saying, I'm just looking forward to, once again, hitting my numbers, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to just having structure, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, like I said, hit my numbers and just be more consistent with my lifts. I mean, I know these past couple weeks, even like this whole, what is this called? Accumulation block. Yeah.
What's up? I'm gonna put the word right here.
But the accumulation block. I mean, it's been interesting. I mean, for me, I feel like I've gotten used to like a lot of the lifts, but like I said, I've also struggled with like a lot of the lifts, especially on squat. But I feel like this particular block, I just really want to like focus on
Dialing in, getting yourself in that zone.
Dialing in, amping up the intensity, and just really like being focused, you know what I'm saying? I think I'll be more focused, especially me being at school. I'll be on a different time schedule. I feel like I do better working out in the mornings. So I mean, I feel like that'll play
He'll be in his natural habitat.
Exactly. All that'll play a factor for me being successful. But I mean, like, what do you guys goals? Are you guys like, you know what I'm saying, as far as week 5? It's 10 seconds.
For me, it's the numbers that I'm gonna hit are like PRs now, so I haven't really hit them. So just to be able to like hit those numbers for me, it's gonna be like a big deal.
Pretty much the same thing. Like now, the way it's lining up for me now, the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be squatting consistently in like the 400s. I'm gonna be benching consistently in the 200s. I'm about to hit that 225, like repping it out now, and deadlifts not in the 500s like I wanted it to be, but I'm. Like yesterday, I was deadlifting 440, so like that's ultimately now that's the end of the video. Like I said, we just covered or recapped weeks 1 through 4 for you guys, and kind of told you our goals going into the next 4 weeks. So if there's anything we didn't cover in this video, if there's anything you guys would want us to elaborate on a bit, please let us know.
Oh man, meets beast. Ah! Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for